Okay, guys, let's talk about VS event, Duel event, one of the most important events that happens during the week. Okay, if you still don't know what it is, you can click here on this button. And so the Duel event is basically an event that happens during the whole week. It's 6 days, okay, that we fight against another alliance. Most of the time they are from another server, sometimes from the same server, and basically you have 6 days. On each day you have different tasks that you need to do, so each task has its own points. Okay, so in the end of the week, the alliance with more days, um, the alliance with more points win the day, get the day. So in the end of the sixth day, the alliance with more days, they won the week. Okay, they will won the week. So basically here, this video is to give you tips so you can do a lot of points on each day. Okay, so it's basically basic tips that you can do. Doesn't matter your level or anything else. Okay, so I think that everybody now has seen that last war works your entity. I don't know, I think it is, but it's really hard to see this icon here, these things here, and don't click it, right? So always have in mind that if it's too easy, if there is a lot of resources on your base, or you're doing everything so easily, probably you have been doing this wrong way. Okay, I always think 3 times before you do something, because probably there is a better way to do it, or a better time to do it. Okay, so always think about that. Always look around, see events, watch events, um, really think what you are doing, if that's the best thing to do at that time. Okay, uh, so first thing, on the we will talk about day 1 to day 6. Okay, so the first tip I can give it to you, and it's basic stuff. Every Sunday, usually it's a free day. Okay, so the first day starts on the Sunday reset, and one of the tasks is mining. Okay, so what you can do is every Sunday after lunch, no, after lunch here in Brazil, but I don't know what time it's a reset in the US, but uh, okay, it's 8 p.m. I guess. But you need to do is mining, and you need to calculate that time. For example, here, look for level 10, and here it's a full level 10 mine, and then you need to calculate this time here. Okay, depending on your squad, it will take longer or it will take less time, but always think about and calculate the time, so it ends after the Sunday reset. Okay, so always calculate it. For example, it's 8, let's put these guys here, it's 10 hours to make it ready. So you need to put that uh, like 10 a.m. I guess, so it will win on 8 p.m. and then you can start the day with a lot of points. Okay, so always on Sunday look for those mines and calculate the time, so it ends in the after the Sunday reset. Okay, that's my first tip. So you start the first day with a lot of points. It's really hard because a lot of people do that, so sometimes you need to find level 9 or level 8. Always look to do golden mines because they do more points. Okay, so that's my first tip. Every Sunday look for mines, calculate the time, so it ends after the Sunday reset, and you start Monday with a lot of points. Okay, so next thing, next day, it's the base day, where every present, every construction booster um, counts. Okay, so you can see, you have noticed that every time you complete a construction, it gives you a big box of gift. Okay, a big gift. Like I said, don't click it. Okay, don't click it right away unless you are doing some building update like, oh, I have this hospital on level like 5 and I need to go to level 10, and then I'm boosting it. Then you keep clicking on the present. But if you are not doing that, every present that you get, don't click it if it's not the day 2. Okay, because the present will give you points on here. Where is it? Here. Increase the power of structure in 1 point, so it gives you 24.5 points on each construction point. So every time you open a gift, it will give you points on VS. And again, like I said, you really need to think 2 times before you do something. You don't like, oh, it's day 2, let's open all the presents, all the gifts. No, because you need to come here if you want to improve your winning, your earnings. You can come to arm race, look the calendar, and look the best time. Like for example, here it was on 3 a.m. in Brazil. So during this period here, from the 3 a.m. to the 7 a.m., it was the best time to open the gifts. Okay, so always look for arm race if you can mix the 2 events together, so you can duplicate your earnings. Okay, always look for on day 2. We usually have these buildings here in low levels, so always look for the buffs. Okay, look here, administration or development, sometimes science. After you are selected as secretary, you try to upgrade these guys here because usually they have low levels and they are faster to grow. Always ask for help on your alliance chat, like click on the shaking hands, so we'll decrease the time, and then you can use boosters and you keep updating these guys here, and we'll make a lot of points. Okay, so next day is tech day, so the day that you need to do technology. And my tip to you is always look for these 3 guys here. First the VS. Look always to reach this task here, this search. Always try to get it the faster you can, because it will allow you to open all the boxes. Okay, all the 9 boxes here. So it's really important. And another thing, these 3 tags here, they use honor medal, so you make double points. Okay, again, always look to arm race, come here, calendar, here search technology, so always look for that. And so on the day 3, always look to do these guys here. If you are out of honor points, you start doing these guys here, economy, hero, or units, or garage. These 4 guys here, they are really important to have it. Okay, always starting to improve your heroes and your units, right? And like I said, just use boosters. This is the day that you need to empty your backpack, okay, your inventory. So always look for boosters, the right boosters on the right day. If you are losing, let's say like here, for example, we are losing, okay, 44 to 660, 56. Okay, you can buy boosters here on the alliance shop. You don't waste diamonds, you just can buy them here. Okay, you always look for to help your alliance, right? So the next day, heroes training. So the day that you usually update your heroes, so you upgrade XP, abilities, I don't know the name in English, but patamar, where you can improve the puzzle pieces. Okay, so that's the day that you usually upgrade them, and you open the hero tickets, right? So there's not too much here, just update them. Like again, look for arm race, best day, hero advance, and you'll do double points. Okay, so today is day 5 here, so it's the day that you usually train soldiers. So my tip to you is since Sunday, since Saturday reset, start doing low level soldiers. So you can see here I have 10 soldiers level 9 and a lot of soldiers level 5. Okay, so since Saturday I start building level 5 soldiers because on today what I do, actually I don't create more soldiers, I just update them. Okay, so it takes much less time and I can do the same point. So here you can see I have some level 6. Okay, what I have here, it's like a pyramid. Okay, so I have a level 19, level 20, 24 and 27. So here I can do level 6, level 7, level 8 and level 9. So what I do, basically I come here and I upgrade these guys here. I click on the green arrow and it will take less time and I will do the same amount of points. So it's really important. Uh, do low level soldiers, and today you just update them. You take less time, you upgrade and do the same amount of points. Okay, so that's my tip. During the week, just do low levels and then upgrade them on day 5. So now is day 6, the last day. So it's the most important day during the week. So here you need to think about, I'm gonna attack or just want to have a good weekend. Okay, so first thing you need to do on day 6, okay, on Friday, first thing you need to do, and you need to have this on your mind, is to take out your squads from the wall. So just click on your base, house, uh, defense line, and uncheck every box here. So that's the first thing you need to do. Okay, you don't want to have these soldiers on your wall, because if somebody else stronger than you attack you, you lose a lot of soldiers. And most of the people get it wrong, because everybody thinks day 6 is about to ashing bases, and it's not ashing bases but ashing soldiers. So you want to kill soldiers, I don't want to ash base. Okay, you will kill soldiers every time you ash base, but low numbers. Okay, so always look for bases with squads on the wall, and that's why you take your squads, because if you lose your shield and you are attacked, you are not going to lose every soldier you have on your base. Okay, so that's the first thing. And let's say you don't want to attack, you just want to have a good weekend, a fun weekend. I don't want to need to uh, keep looking if I have a shield up. So what you're going to do is you go to your base, you go to store here, alliance store, and buy this 24 hours shield. Okay, you always want to have one on your backpack. I have 5. Okay, so if you don't want to attack, if you're not planning to attack anybody else, on the reset, during the reset on the last day, you have a gap of 5 minutes before you are allowed to go to the other server and attack the guys. So during these 5 minutes is the time that you need to activate your shield. Okay, so my tip to you is put an alarm, create an alarm. Like if you are on United States and the resets on 8 p.m., like put an alarm on 8 p.m. and 3 minutes. Okay, between this gap. Why? Because sometimes you activate your shield, let's say it's 8 p.m. and you activate your shield at 7 p.m. But on the next day, on Saturday 7 p.m., you lose your shield, and during this 1 hour before the reset, they can attack you and they can make points. So always put an alarm, create an alarm. 3 minutes after the reset, it's the perfect time to rise your shield. So you like 8 p.m. and 3 minutes, I come here to shield and I activate it, so I can have a fun weekend. I don't need to pay attention to the game during this day, because I will have my shield up, nobody's attacking me, I'm not losing soldiers, I'm not losing resources, I'm not giving points. Okay, so that's really important if you're not looking to attack. Always put an alarm 3 minutes after the reset. Okay, so now if you are looking for to attack somebody, I'm planning to attack, I have another video helping guys how to attack. You can look for on YouTube. But basic stuff here. Let's say I want to attack. Okay, it's not my enemy here. I'm just looking for a small alliance here, so I can show you guys some tips on what you can do. Okay. Fuck. Okay. Let's say. Oh, come on. Okay. Let's say I want to attack this base here. This is my enemy. Okay. It's my VS enemy. So, my tip to you: always look before the start, before the reset. Always try to go to the other server before the reset and look the bases. Okay. Study your enemy, and remember, take out your squad from the wall. And of course, I don't need to say that, but you are going to always look to attack um, weaker bases. Okay, so let's say I'm a level 24, right? So I want to focus, especially these guys here that usually weak. Here there's another 24, so I usually go to this side here where the weakest are. Okay, so I'm looking to attack these guys, and here you need to always like I said, you need to study the situation here. So let's say you have a 24 base, you have a good squad, right? And I said, oh, take out all your soldiers, all your squads from your war. But I'm attacking a base that's pretty weak, right? So this guy's really weak. Doesn't make any sense. I take out my squads. So in this case, only in this case, where there is a lot of weak players, you can put your strongest squad on the wall. Strongest, and the second one you can do it either. Okay, just put these two guys on your wall and put your base here. Why? Especially these weak guys, they don't have too much experience. They will try to attack you because they get emotional. So they will try to attack you even if you're a stronger base. Sometimes these guys get emotion and they want to attack you. So that way you keep your squads on the wall and they will attack you, and you will score a lot of points because you're going to kill all the soldiers that they send to you. Okay, and then after they realize, okay, I'm not dying, I'm just dying, I can't attack him, then you start attacking. Okay, so in this case you can have your squads on, but you need to be careful because sometimes these guys have friends, and sometimes another stronger base can show up to try to ash you. So you always need to look for looking on your base, because if you decide to put squads on your wall to do this thing, right? If somebody else show up, you are going to lose your soldiers if you don't move fast. Okay, so if you put your base, right? Let's say I put my base here, everybody's attacking, I'm killing. They decide to stop. Okay, I can't fight this guy. You start attacking, right? I would take off my squads from the wall. Okay, so you really need to be fast here. You just click on your base and take out your squads and start attacking with your strongest squad. Okay, always attack with your strongest squad. Don't use all your squads. Like I said, if you have a weak squad, doesn't make any sense to attack another base because you're probably going to lose, and you're going to lose soldiers and they will score points. Okay, so always use only one squad here. Only attack with your strongest squad. Doesn't matter if you need to come back to your base to heal your soldiers, but keep them coming. Only use the first one, and you really need to pay attention sometimes about baits. Okay, let's say you show up here, my base here, and there is this 19 base here. Ah, just a weak guy. I'm gonna kill him. This guy is fucked, and all these other bases are shielded up. If you don't use scout, and that's another tip, always look scouting. Okay, because it's probably a bait, right? So this guy doesn't have a shield up, but all these guys here have, and they put all these squads, the strongest squads, on this base here. If you don't look for it on the scouting and you decide to attack this guy, man, you are a big fuck, because they will kill your soldiers and they will score. Okay, so there is another case, only specific cases where you are really strong. Oh, motherfucker, I have a really strong squad and these guys are weak, and then I can deal with these guys here. Then you decide to attack and you are going to kill all the soldiers and you are the winner. But if it's not the case, like let's say I have a 19 base here and want to attack a 19 base, and all these guys here are gathering this base, it doesn't make any sense to attack. So always look for, before you attack somebody, use the scouting, and then you come here to the mailbox combat and see the report. Okay. uh, and again, like I said, it's not about ashing bases. Okay, if there is only one base without shield and there is no squads on the wall, you can still attack him, okay, or attack her. Like, um, you will kill soldiers because some soldiers stay on the wall even if you don't have a squad on the wall, but the number are lower. Okay, so you are going to make points for sure, but it's not the highest. If you have another option, okay, let's say this guy here has some squads on the wall, invest your stamina on this guy here because they're going to kill soldiers and they're going to make much more points. Okay, so like I said, the day 6 is really important. It's a lot. It's the most complex, and it's the day that gives you more points on the week. So always study your opponent, look for the situation here. Put your base here. See if they will attack you. Sometimes they want to do a rally on you. Okay, sometimes it's worth it. Sometimes it's worth it to call a guy, like call a friend, like strong friend that are shield up, so he can teleport here, send a squad on your and gather you. Sometimes we do that. That's the troll hunt. Okay, so you put a base here, two guys gathering you. You can attack freely, and somebody attack this guy. He attack you. You're going to kill because you have strong soldiers on your wall. Okay, so there is a lot of things that you can do. But here I'm just giving you a tip if you are attacking alone. Okay, so always look for bases without shield. Don't forget to use scouting to see if they have squads on the wall, if they have some gathering, and you can do that points. Okay, I think that's it. That's basic stuff about VS. Always look on the alliance chat. Okay, announcements. Here I have done this one. That's basically saying the tasks of 2-day tasks. Okay, remembering, like, activate your skill or shield after reset, take out your squads. So always look for the announcements or the emails. The R4 group is there for that, so that's their job. remember you remember you the best time to do tasks. So like I said, always think 2 times before you do something, because if it's too easy, probably it's wrong. Okay, so always look for if it's the best time to do something, if it's the right time, if I can update something else, if it's the smartest situation. Always ask your leader or somebody from the board. Don't be shy. Okay, this is a complex game, and the board is here just to help you on these situations. Okay, always help your alliance. It make you grow faster and make the alliance stronger. Okay, if you have any questions, you can send to me, and see you in the next movie.